A freewheeler, plays at a fast pace. Can't remember what her Fargo was at. I think it was around 650 at the time. I'd put her a little bit above that as far as offensive capabilities.
Yeah, as you mentioned, this is opening round of the WPA World Women 9-Ball World Championship. And 64 players battle for 175,000 prize fund. It's double elimination to the last 16, races to 4, best of 3 sets, winner's break. 30-second shot clock, 60 seconds after the break and 1 extension per rack.
Christina looking for her first World 9-Ball title. Furthest finish in this event has been the semifinals in 2023. She is a former World 10-Ball champion, so does have a World Championship under her belt. She'll be looking to go after this one.
This is a powerful break, Eric.
Yeah, and right on the one. Good start for KURIBAYASHI here. 4 balls in a bit of a tough spot, but the 3 balls could afford her position, moving the 9 out of the way. One an angle with the cue ball going to the left off the 3 to move the 9. Gonna be kind of tough to achieve that now. She's moving to the left off the 2. If she gets straight, she can still get on an angle where she can attack the 4.
And Japan always had strong players on the international scene, as far as I can remember, to the middle of the 90s. And I believe today the best Japanese player is Naoki Hoi.
Yeah, Hayato Hijikata making a comeback too. Playing some more international tournaments lately. But a long list of champions that have come from that country. They've been playing American pool over there for a long time. Filipinos go by and play challenge matches frequently over there. Some Filipinos are teaching in the area as well.
Yeah, Christina looking for a kick and stick here. Caught a little bit thin though, but left the shot.
Straight in for KURIBAYASHI. See if she chooses to draw back and get a little better on the 5, or just kind of stick the cue ball where it is now. Confident shot there. Actually overdrew it a little bit. Ideally, if she can thread the cue ball between the 6-8 here, that'll work well for the 6 in the left middle.
Extension.
Miss ball, tough one. Focus on the cue ball control
Yeah.
a little more there.
Yeah, thin cut. Left a tough shot to Christina though. Awkward cueing above the 8.
Extension.
Yeah, all the experience of Christina there, knowing that it's very difficult, so she took a little bit extra time. Extension. Oh wow. Nicely struck. Still wrong side of the 6 to reach the 8. That doesn't pass the 9.
I didn't think it did at first either, but I was having a second look at it and I feel like it might. Yeah, she's okay to go past in the shorter pocket here.
Yeah. Strong mechanics from Christina there. You can see no body movement. She really stayed down, pushing straight through the ball. This is hard work showing here. And she will have some support from the American. She lives in America for a while now. Doing some clinics, lessons, of course playing WPBA rankings event.
Yeah, currently located in Miami, so she's in her home state. Didn't have to travel far for this one. She's playing in the mixed doubles as a warm-up for this Women's World 9-Ball Championship. She's in the winner's qualification match with her partner Demetrius Lakatos.
Yeah, I think they beat the Oceans yesterday, right? Maybe I'm wrong.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was a scrappy match. A lot of missed balls, actually. They got through it in the end. Cue ball here,
Quite
and it's
lost.
down.
Yeah, quite lost it, like drawing 3 rails going to the side, 2 rails going to the side.
Ball in hand, chance now for Kuribayashi. Going to be a bit of work to get back from the 2 to the 3. Nicely played. Good angle to draw up the right side. Might be a little tough to draw it all the way back past the side pocket, so we're going to have to deal with the... Can't see what ball it is there, but it could provide a bit of a block.
Yeah, definitely take a longer shot. Oh, but she got away with it. She tried to draw back, but she got away with it. And I even think she pushed the 4 so that it now passes to the bottom left. So that's even better.
Gets around the table nicely. Consider her to be a bit of a threat in this match. Christina will be coming in as the favorite. Showing some good capability here in the first two racks.
Oh, I thought she would go all the way to the top right. Because now she's a little bit thin on that 5, Eric, I believe. She has to maneuver a little bit more with the cue ball. Tracking towards the side pocket.
Yeah, I just had a second look at her Fargo rate. She's actually at a 700. So that's pretty high for a female player. Good slow backswing, reminiscent of Chihiro Kawahara, her countrywoman. Got a little straight here, so I'm gonna have to get a little bit more distance on the 9. 9 ball's reasonably close to the corner, should be able to manage. With authority, Ben. High speed there on the last shot.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned earlier that she was a good player. You spoke also about a Fargo. But yeah, the Fargo rating is the same for men and women, right? They are not mixed, but it's the same criteria, right?
That's correct, yeah.
But the thing is, we are not used to Fargo in Europe, and the thing is, it's also regarding the players you play that your Fargo rate is moving. So it's not mixed. So a 700, for example, for a woman is not the same as a 700 for men, right?
I mean, they say it is, and they've actually done video releases about how it is correct, but I agree with your statement that if you're not actually playing in many men's tournaments, it should play different. They say it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, actually, if it moves, depending on the player you play with, then as many women plays only women, then it should be different.
I agree. Yeah, I totally agree, and I'll actually venture to even say that some of the women's Fargos, I believe, are a little high compared to the rate they play at. But yeah, they're based off, unless they play in men's tournaments, they're based off playing women mostly.
Yeah, and actually, it's important to have ratings. I mean, fair ratings. So when you are playing in a women tournament, then a 700 should mean something, and when you're playing in a men's tournament, a 700 should mean the other things, obviously. But it's not to compare; it's just to try to understand how it works.
Yeah, I agree. Christina would be somewhere in the 750s, I believe. I'll double check right now.
Yeah. Oh,
Great
what a
shot here, Yuki. Lucky with the result on the 2, but she's going to be at the table still.
Tough situation though, because either way the cue ball path would be blocked by the 4 and the 6 if she goes up table. So yeah, you really want to avoid it, try to create distance. Yeah, the 6 was a big ball there, but she knew it, so it's a good shot there.
Yeah, Christina's coming in at a 746. So when you have a 50-point Fargo difference, the player that's ahead is going to win about 3/4 of the matches. It's a pretty big gap in skill.
Yeah.
But I can see that Miyuki has a chance here.
Good effort.
Long pocketing attempt for Kuribayashi here. I believe she has the angle to attack it. Right down on both knees, so pretty tight. Enough of it, and she's going to go in off in the corner here, Ben. Bit of a tough one there. Ball and hand start now for TKACH. Going to take her first lead of the match.
I kind of didn't like that, because she's already on a tough cat on the 3, looks like. Oh, it's not a cat, but yeah.
I thought she'd get a little better with ball in hand there, but recovered nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you were saying, rack 1, Ben, really solid on the fundamentals, no body movement at all. Good slow backswing, pause at the back, all things you want to look for in solid fundamentals. Unexpected miss there. And I've brought this up already so far this tournament. The pockets have been tightened up a little bit. You're going to see more missed balls that you wouldn't expect compared to the past. No excuse, really.
Yeah, definitely.
But you can see, like, just catching the shims of the pocket there a little bit.
I think she got away with it.
Yeah, might have
Oh,
to
you think
throw
it's
this in
on?
with some right spin. It's close. The initial reaction from TKACH was actually negative, so it might not be.
Yeah, and if it's not, then it's tricky, because you can't really, maybe swerve it. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely didn't have enough of it there. Created some good distance. More distance pocketing for Kuribayashi now. Really hard to explain how tough these shots are, Ben. You know, when you're queuing off the rail like this at distance, shooting into a small pocket. Wonder if the 5, you know about this shot, right, Ben? Playing the cue ball behind the point. It's actually ended up in the perfect spot where she could consider it. The cue ball's a little far from the 5, but if there was ever a chance to try it, it's here. Left. Might have left it.
She almost got it, but yeah.
Looks like she's okay to pocket this. Cue ball's running into the 7, which won't really hurt her. Yeah, just missing the 9 in the back of her mind there. Caught a little thinly. Test for Christina now. Good hit. Shot clock going off in the middle of her backstroke. Didn't affect her. Put Christina in the top 5 seeds to win the tournament. One of the favorites, Jasmine Ocean, actually went down in the first round to Sophia Mast from the United States. And
the Pink Dagger, and also Savannah Easton into the tournament. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting, this World 9 ball.
And you, Cheska Centeno, Ruben Mid also in the tournament. Seo Soa, winner of the PBS Women's Spain event, here with us this week. Christina scratched on one of her breaks so far, caught a lot of draw on the cue ball. Just hit it square from the left long rail. Saw Ruben Amit have a fair bit of success on this table using the cut break. Break this time. One ball going close, but not down, and first chance for Kuribayashi here.
Yeah, the 1, 2, 3 is not a gimme. To get position on the 4 is really not simple. I think she's still okay on the 2.
Yeah, might have to draw around the 7 now. Just trying to get the cue ball back to where she is on right now for the 4. The 6 is playing in the way of a lot of those paths.
That's good.
Nicely in line now. A little more distance than ideal on the 4, but you can play over to the short side of the 5 here. Keep the speed down. Soft draw it over. Looks like she kind of throws her cue to the left through impact sometimes. Still very accurate.
Yeah, exactly. This is maybe because the elbow is inside a little bit.
Yeah, in American pool, you see a bunch of different sets of fundamentals. Not quite as stringent as a game like snooker or hayball. The main thing is how the tip gets through the cue ball. If you're able to produce that consistently, it's going to be a good recipe for good overall results.
Yeah, because obviously the pocketing is a little bit less important and sharp than on the snooker table or able table, obviously.
Yeah, I think it's only on some shots, man. Might be just playing backhands, some shots.
And if you look at the 4 inches pocket today, or even the 4 1/8, then all the top players have strong fundamentals, and when they address the ball, they are pretty square. Players like Jason Shaw or Fila, Kachi brothers, Cole brothers, they are all square behind the cue ball before they go down on the shot. Because 4 inches pocket are really, really unforgiving.
No, it's a good point. Now that the pockets are getting smaller, the fundamental requirements are going to be higher going forward. Kuribayashi hanging well with her here. 2-all in the first set now.
Yeah, and mostly a great run out from her.
Gets the break with good power. Had a successful break on her first break and was directly on the 1. So it can be a break and run threat.
And let's have a look at our sponsors, without whom this type of events wouldn't be possible. A Little Monster, Yalin, Box Billiards, Kamui, Samsung TV Plus, the Pro Billiard TV, the WPA, and of course the Predator Group with all the best equipment on the market, the Apex tables, the Arcos 2 balls, the Arcadia Reserve Cloth, the Arena Light, and the AeroRack.
Nice square hit again. 1 ball going over to the top right. She's on the 3, Ben. Pardon me, the 2.
Yeah, and the 3 ball is locked by the 7-8. So this is a tough opener for her, but still, she's at the table.
Looks like she's going to be forced to draw up the right side here. A small angle going to the left off the 2. Long reach though. Tough to draw the cue ball this much with the extension. She's going to be tempted with the combo here.
I would
She's gonna go
soft
behind
roll the
70,
one.
though.
Yeah, use the 2 ball as blockers. Yeah, this is good. This is consistent. Still, she would have liked to be in between the 7 and 8 to cut the one rare kick from Christina, but still okay.
Ball in hand. Chance now for Miyuki. A chance to get on the hill here in the first set. Christina hasn't done that much wrong. Just Miyuki breaking well and putting her in some bad spots. Miss on the 5 in game number 2 for TKACH. This though, Ben. Misjudgment on coming across for the 4. Big turnover here for TKACH. Really just can't make mistakes like that if you want to beat a player of Christina's caliber. Miyuki would be drawing some positives with getting through some full racks at this point. Really has to recover from this one quickly. Another unexpected miss from Christina. Shot clock caught in her way that time. Again, going off when she was just about ready to hit the ball. But some couple odd mistakes here from TKACH so far.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes. She doesn't look for the moment ready to battle, like not settled into this match. Hopefully she will later on.
Yeah, got away with this one though. Good chance to get right back in right now. Good here to get on the hill. Just a little shaky so far. Two very makeable miss balls. Christina. Stroke looks solid though.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, when it means a lot to you, Christina obviously want to win the 9-ball world title, and sometimes when you put too much pressure, inside pressure I would say, in your shoulders, and it's it's tough to perform and to let it go, especially on first rounds. So
she's about 3 rounds into the mixed doubles now, so she has some table time, but the feel of the World Championship on the line can just play with your mind a little bit sometimes.
yeah, definitely, I believe.
Big mistake from Miyuki in rack number 5 as well. Ball in hand on the 3, going directly in the pocket with the cue ball.
Yeah, big turning point here, exactly.
The square hit again, 1 ball down this time. Nothing offensive on the 2, but she has a look at it.
Yeah, long tough shot. Maybe passes the 8, but again, it's like a do or die. The thing is, there is not an obvious safety. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the way she got down and looked at the angle on the 2, I believe it does pass, so that is an option.
Yeah, she's also looking at banking the 2. Yeah. That's a good conservative shot considering the fact that she's leading 3-2 in this set. She doesn't want to sell out or miss that 2 ball wide in the open.
Yeah, it's a tough one because she kind of knew she couldn't get the cue ball behind anything else, so your first intuition in your mind is, well, I can't play safe if I can't hide the cue ball, but really overall, the percentages of pocketing the 2 and getting properly on the 3, I did like backing off there.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree. Good response though from KURIBAYASHI here.
She has the left edge if she wants to try something off the left edge, but cue ball's kind of running into the 5 in that case. Decent result from where she's at. I mean, you can try an aggressive call on the side here.
Yeah, I think she's going for the 3 on the side, right? And the thing is, the cue ball is going to track to the bottom right, so she has to control the speed. Yeah. That's too hard, I believe.
Yeah, not the ideal result with the 2 here.
Yeah, she really wanted to make sure she made the combination, but kind of lost the 2 ball here.
Play a 2-way bank using the 4 and the 5 a little bit. Just went conservative here.
Good shot.
Easy. Yeah, easy kick for Chris. Has full coverage. Easy kick for Christina. Cue ball's kind of playing into the 9 off the half ball hit that you normally play here. Have to really focus on the control of the 2 ball. think she's got her, Ben. It's a big roll for it to catch in this first set.
Yeah, great result. She actually hit it too hard, but
She might have it. No, not enough. Good save, avoiding the double kiss.
yeah.
Cue ball behind the 5 will play well here. Not quite lined up, and up to Miyuki to punish her. Eight ball's
Yeah, if she
kind of
can-
funny with 9 going later on in the rack.
Yeah, if she could catch the left side of the 2, could be great. Yeah, like that. That's good. She doesn't have the cover though, but still a good shot.
Might have to draw this ball back behind the 7. Always tougher to pinpoint the cue ball when you're drawing, but looks like she's looking for something with follow here.
Yeah. Try to play some kind of containing, sending the 2 ball into the 8, 9. Good shot.
KURIBAYASHI can cut the 2 into the 8 here and try to play the cue ball near the 6.
Yeah. She also has to avoid the 4 on the way back, I believe. No, she's okay. Woo! She avoided, but really not by much.
Just barely. Nicely judged, though. Actually hit the 8 fairly square with the 2. Came out a little bit, but the 6 has come to her rescue. A lot of exchanges in this rack so far, Ben. Finally a half break
Yeah.
for KURIBAYASHI here. Cue ball's playing nicely over to the left side of the table. She's approaching it. I'm not sure if she's going to try it, but offense has value here.
Yeah, she hit it too thick. She really definitely wanted to use the 6 and 8. And now she's left. Opportunity for Christina to close out the match. The set, sorry. Big shot there. High ball, no English. Tracking towards the side pocket. Maybe a touch of right. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, nicely judged there. 6 balls easily available in the top right. Cue ball's kind of going the wrong way here. The 6 is also available in the left middle. I believe she'll take that option now.
Yeah, I really want to pass by the 7 and going around the 7 to reach the 6 on the top, on the left side pocket. That's good.
Line nicely and looking good to take down the first set now. It's been a slight struggle, a couple easy misses. Played some good safes in between.
Yeah.
There it is. Christina taking down the first set. Players trying to go for a break. Looks like they are. We'll be back for, and me and my colleague Ben Bilhassan will be back for set number 2.
And the players are back at the table, and we could see a good player overall performance from both. Only 2 fouls each and 2 missed putts in one set, which is pretty solid. A lot of safety exchange, as we mentioned. So
kicked in here on the first break, so good starting chance for KURIBAYASHI.
gonna see if the short break was efficient for both women. Right side of the 2 to go to the 3. Everything looks really open there.
Yeah, staying in line nicely over the first couple balls. Looking good to run the rack here.
Yeah.
She did have a couple full table runs in the first set.
Yeah, she's gonna go around the 7 there. Oh no, she. Okay, I thought she would go around the 7. But she'll take a longer 4 ball. No big deal.
On the rail here, but keep on moving comfortably to the left. Off 5. It's not quite back
Still
in
not-
perfect line.
Yeah. Still not on the right side of the 6, but should be okay to catch the line of the 7. Maybe going 3 rails, I don't know what kind of angle she has on the 6. Yeah, she's going 3 rails.
Got through that ball nicely. Still came up a little short. Was just a little thick overall in the angle.
Extension.
She can draw to the right long rail here. So it looks like she's not considering that. I would. Not much risk of going back behind the 9, I don't think, coming off the long rail. Well, she is going to draw it now. Shot. Getting out to an early lead again. Definitely putting some pressure on Christina overall.
Yeah, she just played a really good shot on the 7 with authority. Nice recovery. And good start in the second set.
Miyuki was 67% on the break in the first set. Pretty good percentage considering the hand rack. Christina down at 33%. Most of the women's first round matches been completed now. some of the players through to round number 2. Rublin Amit, Kelly Fisher, Han Yu, Pia Filler. Who's actually playing Savannah Easton right now. Seo Soa. She generates real good power, Ben, and she's made 3 balls this time. On the 1.
Yeah, definitely. And as you mentioned, she had 67% success on the break in the first set. So yeah, she keeps on breaking the balls really good, really hard. Looks like it matches with the table, so
Yeah, she's just an overall offensive threat, so Christina has to stay on top of things here. Just undercut this one. Looks like it might get safe. Believe it has. Bit of a big spot here for Christina in the second set. She might be able to see the left edge of it. Is it there, Ben? She's kind of approaching it like she's going to pocket it. Might be.
yeah, it's close. I believe it's close. She didn't even take the jump cue with her.
Great shot. Unlucky to get right on top of the 8 here, but pretty easy cue ball move. Missable ball though. She did miss a couple in the first set.
It's definitely not easy. Yeah, because of the throw and of the jacking up, you miss those shots on the thick side. That happens often.
KURIBAYASHI with a good chance to get her first 2-game lead of the match.
Yeah, this is good enough.
Yeah, a bit of left spin here. Just get back to the middle of the table. Just try to get close to the 8. Bunch of angles that'll play back towards the 9. Straight back draw now. She's held up pretty well, Ben, considering playing one of the favorites in the tournament. Has less experience internationally, as far as I know.
Yeah, and also, as I mentioned, first round, so TV table, playing one of the favorites. Never easy. She showed big heart so far.
As we were saying, it has a big weapon on the break. 3 balls on the last break. He's gotten a shot on the 1 a few times now. So a threat to break and run here.
Yeah, and Christina played a good shot on the 1 ball, but the fact that the cue ball ended up, she has to an awkward cueing above the 8, couldn't take advantage of the mistake from Kuribayashi.
Wing ball down
yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, definitely the best break I saw since the beginning of the tournament. Really powerful break, square hit, wing ball.
Yeah, she has two things going for her. She has good power, and she's able to hit it accurately too. So usually a recipe for good results on the break. Natural position here, just has to focus on the pocketing. Bit of distance, bit of angle. Yeah, she's missed a couple of these in-between shots now, and that's a big one in this set. Chance to get on the hill there.
Yeah, she had, because the table is pretty open, and Christina might be happy to get back at the table in this situation. Good shot there.
Choice of playing back for the side of the corner. I believe she'll favor the corner here, but nothing wrong with the side if she prefers it. Ball's kind of drawing into the 6. She's going to want an angle on the 6 where she's not running into the 9. A little tough to get from this angle. Nice play.
Yeah, she's good. She's okay. Perfect.
Yeah, she needed this game. Kuribayashi had a makeable shot on the 1. Just wasn't able to get it down.
High ball, no English. Down table for the 9.
Mid is in another tough match against Chia Cho. 2-0 in the first set currently. See if Christina can get something going on the break. She was 33% in the first set. This will be her first break of the second set. Quick look at the overall stats. Safety efficiency, pretty equal. This shot's similar. Close match,
this
really.
is pretty close.
5-4 overall scoreline.
She's not happy with the way she hit that. She almost lost the cue ball directly into the left side pocket, but
First chance
she
at
still has
defense here.
control of the table. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a little tough to slide the cue ball behind the 5. Just has to guard against the window between the 3-7 coming off this way. She might have found it. No, 3 ball's going to get in the way. Good shot.
Looks like she's gonna have to kick it from behind 2 rails. Try to stick the cue ball where the 5 ball is.
Yeah, I kind of like the
Okay.
2-rail play as well.
Yeah,
More chance to get distance between the 2 balls.
yeah.
She hasn't left anything offensive here. Christina can go behind the 5 if she likes. Not bad. I just kind of like using the 5 there. More of a chance of getting your opponent in a real bad spot. Still is in pretty tough
Yeah.
here, as far as kick safes. Got it though, Ben. Nice shot. That's all she really had
Yeah.
as far as getting safe.
Exactly. She really made a great hit there. I really thought she would have gone for it at some point, but yeah, it was really a thin cut, but with great reward.
Yeah, this 3-7 hole I felt was going to come up at some point in the rack, and it did here. So a chance for Christina to get back on offense now. Pretty thin on the 2 here. She's able to hold it. Gonna take some left spin to get around the 9. pretty good now. Landing a little straight. Straight back draw angle will play okay.
Yeah, so that she can play 2 rails on the 4. So just a small straight back, like 20, 30 centimeters, and then she will have the right angle on the 4. I kind of don't like that, but yeah, still okay. I would have liked to have a little bit more angle on this to make it more natural to the 5, but she's okay. Oh no, actually she was perfect.
Drawing back into the 7 a little bit now. Let's take a little more distance on the 6. Well, she's answered the call well here, Ben. KURIBAYASHI's put her under a bit of pressure. She's come back with some good runouts here in the second set. Straight in on the 9 now. Made the corner ball on her last break. Just was a little bit out of control with the cue ball.
Yeah, and she might be happy to find herself all square at 2-2 in that set, considering the opportunities her opponent had behind her break. So that's good.
Yeah, KURIBAYASHI missed the 1 twice in this set so far. Got away with one of them. The second one was to go ahead 3-0 on a pretty open table. More of a cut this time, nothing down this time. Looks like she's left the right edge of the 1 for Yuki. Really tough to develop anything off that edge. Might actually have a thought at pushing here. Could try to play the 1 over somewhere by the 3-5-6. But always tough to really pinpoint the object ball like that.
Push up.
I don't blame her here. Nothing really positive happening off the right side.
Yeah, a little bit short though. I think she really wanted the cue ball to get it glued to the short rail, but Christina has a fairly open safety here, using the 5. Oh, she wanted to use the 3. No, using the 5, it's okay. Good shot there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just leaving her off the rail like that allowed her to put more right spin into the cue ball. And she needed it to get over behind the 3-5. Back on defense for KURIBAYASHI now. Create a good distance here, but it's left a makeable shot. Not going to be able to hold for the 2. See if she gets really aggressive and tries to come up short rail, and back towards the 2 here. It's going to require some left spin. Tough shot.
Extension.
Didn't like it. She's leaned towards safe a little bit in this match, and it's been a good overall strategy. Especially in these short races, Ben, you can't, you know, it's easy to call that shot that I just called, but the fact is that you're just not going to make it that high of a percentage of the time, and when you're playing short races, those mistakes are punishing.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good strategy to be more conservative, especially playing a game of 9-ball. When you play 10-ball with the cold shots, it's a little bit different, but still, a conservative play for short races, I believe, is the most effective, yes.
Yeah, because it's tougher to get safe when you actually miss a ball in 9-ball too. The balls tend to spread out near the rails a little more. The middle of the table tends to be a little more open. So the misses are much more punished in 9-ball. Oh, just gonna go off here.
Yeah, double kiss.
Chance for KURIBAYASHI to get on the hill now. She had a ball in hand chance in the... She's not playing safe, is she, Ben?
Yeah, it looks like. But yeah, with ball in hands.
I hate it, Ben. I can't. I rarely say stuff like that, but it's, you know, with a player like TKACH, you really have to take advantage here.
Yeah. Especially that the 1-ball was not that locked. I mean, she could have manufactured something to get to the 2 when the 3 is hanging. So, yeah, definitely not the right shot, I believe, the right choice. But
yeah, it's just TKACH is able to defend herself too well. I understand she was trying to get her completely locked behind the 6 where she was an underdog to hit it, but situations like this where she's in tougher than she was last shot, it's going to come up, I think, more often. She still has her covered here. Going for the jump cue.
yeah, it's close. Might jump over an edge of the 9 here. Maybe she has it, or maybe she's gonna go real first. I don't know. Yeah, hit it too thick though, but
Yeah, just got down to the end of her shot clock there. Wasn't even able to judge the kick properly, really. There is a path back to the 2-ball if she plays the 1 on the side. Gonna have to miss the 7 and the 9 twice. Decided to go around it that way with more power. Really tough to power the ball with that much speed into the side pocket. Looks like the 9 might be covering the 4 here.
She also jumped up on her last stroke, not allowing her to accurately hit the right point on the one.
Shot from Christina.
Yeah,
They both
touchy
have
shot, and she really shows patience here.
Yeah, gonna try to line the one up with the 8 now. Christina winning another safe battle and a ball in hand start. She's made a strong comeback in this set so far. Gonna get the lead back now. Five balls accessible enough. No, it's near the 6.
Yeah, she's gonna catch the window in between the 8-9 to reach the 3. 4 ball is hanging, so should be good enough to reach the 5.
Oh, flirting with the 8 there. Got by it. I think she's forced to draw out of this one. I think she can create some angle into the short rail and go 2 rails forward. Small risk of catching the point going forward on the second rail. She can draw it if she chooses. Looks like she will. Safer play
Yeah,
overall.
depends. Yeah. It depends how much the 4 ball was in the jaw. She has it.
Looking good now to get on the hill, 1 set ahead. On the hill to win the match.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need when you're a player of that level. A couple of open racks to really settle down in the tournament. She made a couple of mistakes, but still, she really has solid fundamentals and will to win, so she's definitely be there in the mix for the money time.
She's come back strong here in this set. KURIBAYASHI didn't make too many mistakes. Didn't really make a mistake to get down 2-0. She's come back strong now, taking back the lead. On the hill to win the match. Still looking for that elusive break-in run. She's hitting the break decently, getting about 50-50 results overall. I think she tried to cut the last break. That was her first attempt at a cut break. I really believe
Yeah.
the cut break is still the best. I mean, I'd have to get out in the conditions and see how successful it really would be, but I think it just gives the best chance for the corner ball to go in, and it gets the one going on a better track towards the side too.
Yeah, definitely. And Christina took really the advantage in this match, considering the player overall performance. She's above 800 now, which is pretty good.
Did go for the cut that time, didn't work out. Just cut it a little thinly. It's always the risk with the cut too. Even if she would have made a ball there, you never want to end up with a cue ball below the rack, so got to kind of hit it a little thicker. But she's trying different breaks and seeing what's working here.
This is also what it is all about on the first round. Try to maneuver some things about the break, about the speed of the tables, even if she played already the mixed doubles. But
well, and just switching gears from 10 ball to 9 ball too, that's a factor. Game plays differently.
And just
Christina
remember,
will try
guys,
to
we
kick
have a
this
6
ball
days.
in.
We have a 6 days festival here with 3 events and 3 live stream tables on YouTube on the Pro Billiard TV. So please, if you want to watch non-stop action pool, like, subscribe, and share. We will be bringing more to you. We have after that 5 p.m. matches scheduled, so stay tuned with us, guys.
Interesting to note there, she was counting the diamonds. Do you use the diamond system when you're kicking, Ben?
Actually, for the kick, not that much. I use a system for the banks, but for the kick, I used to use it kind of, you know, a Karam diamond system, like for the tracks, and it's efficient. But I really like the 2-to-1 and the 5-to-2 systems. They are really simple and very useful under pressure conditions. Very simple to use. So. And if you consider there are many of them, like a lot of systems exist, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's tough. Yeah, it's tough for the counts, and you really don't need something too complicated to use it in a match, I believe.
Right. Especially under a shot clock, you got to think quick and then execute too.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting that you even have background in carom, because the diamond system is very important there. So it kind of just gives you a better overall feel of how the diamonds work.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of like the thing that you can have a system, but it's a mix between system and feel, because every table plays different, and you really have to have the knowledge of the system and then the knowledge of what's going to work on that particular table.
Right. KURIBAYASHI getting down, having a thought about comboing the 5 in. I don't mind it. She'll be kind of betting the game on it. Can be very positive if she's able to make it. couldn't have been trying it like if she played the cue ball like that. She didn't want the 5 to go in there, and she's in trouble now.
Yeah, this is tough. As you can't really go too rares because the 9 ball is on the way. And yeah, I think she's gonna hit this one hard with stand maybe. Yeah. Good shot though.
Distance. Yeah, distance and a lot of thinness. Christina will back off here considering how she's played overall in the match, and this one just really too thin and too far away. She can bank the 2 to the left of the 4-9. Oh, she did go.
Oh, what a shot.
Then. Wow. Surprised she tried that, but it could be a match winner.
Yeah, lovely kiss on the 3 though, to put the 3 in front of the pocket, so couldn't get any better than this.
KURIBAYASHI put up a good fight here. Just a couple in between missed balls. Balls that can't really falter for missing, but just the kind of ones that have to go down if you're going to beat a player like Christina. Christina's played very well holding off the charge. We're a little behind starting the 12:30 rounds, so we're actually going to skip the 2:30 scheduled rounds, and we'll be back at 5 p.m. Eastern. Might still be some action on table number 2 if you guys want to head over there. Table number 3. But Christina looking very good overall to stake her claim for the world title this week.
Yeah, definitely. Where she belongs. Well, and this is it. Christina, I think she got away with it because at the start we thought that